because I was getting 1,500 a month. But that's manager's salary.
Yeah, I understand, but that's money. That money, obviously, you didn't work for it.
No,
obviously, you paid some tax afterwards.
Not like I could work. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I would have preferred to work as opposed to not work and get.
But
but people who work I know my colleagues who are getting £600-700 a month. Like who gets?
So how? Let's say they were getting £600-700 a month salary, right?
No, the
furlough. What was the reason? Was that they didn't pay enough taxes?
No, they were.
Okay, so they were not on good salary. So how did they survive?
They were on good salary, but the salary they were on, the government didn't see as the salary. So government didn't qualify the trunk as a part of your earnings.
Okay.
So when they were calculating 80%, they were not calculating 80% of your actual takings. They were calculating 80% of minimum wage.
But if you had paid
taxes you pay taxes on service charge. You don't pay a national insurance number on service charge. That's the only thing.
Okay.
So, I get regular tax, even though my 80% of my salary is commission. So I still pay full tax on all the amount because that is okay for UK government to when you get money to tax everything what they possibly can. But when it came to give back, it was a different story. They were
I understand, but these people who were getting let's say £10 an hour, right? So if
less than that, yes.
Let's say £10, roughly, right?
They were getting it. So if people were full time, 48 hours a week, that's the full time in hospitality.
Yeah.
Then there was some kind of bizarre thing that they were calculating.
So my question is, if they were making, let's say, £10 an hour, it's a supposition, right? That's 30 hours a week means £300 a week.
Yeah, which was 240 pounds.
My next question is, how can you survive in London? Don't forget you are in London. London is one of the most expensive cities in Europe, in the world, and in UK, right? How can you survive on £300 a week? That's it. You can't.
No.
So how were these people who were working here for £300 a week? They were surviving. That's my point.
Well, they were not getting £300 a week when they were working. They would get £450.
So this extra money that they were getting, they were paying taxes on that amount.
But the government, when they came,
they didn't recognize it.
Service charge. This is we don't subsidize service charge into your salary because it fluctuates every month and blah blah blah. So they considered only minimum wage. So they were. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand your point.
They were not considering commission, extra tips, for example, as the part of your earnings, even though it's a natural thing that everyone pays strongly and everybody pays service charge in London. It's optional, but it's a customary that everyone pays that.
Yeah.
So even some companies guarantee you your earnings. For example, Soho House, one of the biggest employers in hospitality in London.
Yeah.
They guarantee you earnings of £12 an hour, for example, but that's again base salary, which is minimum wage, plus the extra money from the kitty, from the tips.
Yeah.
So
everybody was paying taxes on the tips.
Yeah. Even if you do your
Which company is that? I never paid. If I'm tipped by customers, I don't pay taxes on this. Why should you?
It's a different thing because you don't pay tips on actual tips, but the service charge is a different beast.
Yeah, I understand service
charge goes through your company and then it's handled by a company. Therefore, you're subject to taxation. If by any point your employer, for example, decides to collect all the tips for you and split them evenly, then you are subjected to a tax on that amount. Anything that goes through the company that is being divided evenly is taxable.
I understand. So all these people who left, in your opinion, left because they weren't.
They couldn't afford to live in London.
They weren't given enough support by the government.
That's hospitality. I don't know about other businesses,
but I was paying taxes. I was okay. I mean, 80% of whatever I was earning, it was a good amount. I mean, you could survive on that.
But people easily. I'm Polish, so if I'm given a UK salary and being able to go back home and live on that money, then you live like a king. So there's an incentive for you.
I understand.
So, like, you still get paid even though you're not living in UK at that time, and lots of people did that. They left for their own countries, and they were getting money from the UK government.
Sure.
Which they were spending somewhere else.
I understand. So all these people who were getting all this money, I mean, £700-800 a month, if they had lived in their own country, it would be much cheaper to live there, right?
It's like, if £700 in Poland, that's like a decent salary.
Yeah, so decent salary. So all these people who left, they left because they were getting paid less, as you said, in your opinion, but they could also come back when it was all over. They didn't come back.
They didn't come back because that gave them this.
So they used
their life all over again somewhere there in their home countries.
They used the taxpayers' money of UK taxpayer, and then they just never came back.
That's correct. Although they did pay into the tax system, so that's it.
Yeah, but they didn't pay anything, a penny. Whatever they took from the government as furlough pay. Obviously, we are paying the tax back on that as it was seen as an earning, right? Yeah. And we're paying the tax back, but all these people who left, they didn't pay anything.
Yeah, correct.
Amazing.
Anyway, thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. Look after yourself. Thank you. Take care.